It's album review time. This is our second review. We're doing Herbert by Absol. Came out, when did it come out? Right before Christmas? Yeah, it came out like a month ago, December 16th, 2022. Um, I thought it was great production. It's been a while since an Absol album, and I guess he's gone through a lot since then, so I didn't know that going into listening for the first time. And I've listened to a handful of times, and I like it. I don't know if my favorite part of the album is the rapping. It's probably the production and like all the beat switches and instrumental changes and stuff. But I think that this album, honestly, is going to take some time to grow on me. It took a few listens to like it more. My first listen, I wasn't the biggest fan. It wasn't. It's not bad. It's good. It's a top dog album. It's not going to be bad. It would. There's going to have to be a lot of time that goes by before they make bad albums, I think. Yeah, Absol's really good. Not many negative things to say about him, but I must say he's not my favorite in TD. But he did grow on me more with this project, and it seems like he's doing better. Whatever he was going through, it's always sad to see. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Dude,
You guys
I
probably
I
like
agree.
more than I
It's
do.
yeah. I've never been the biggest Absol fan. Nothing against him, but it's more I like specific songs than I do albums of his. But yeah, it felt like it's just a really high level album. Like every song, whether I liked it or not, there was a lot of effort put into everything. It's not just here's a beat, rap on it, see what happens. No, it's like strong curation here to make sure that the sound you're hearing is exactly how he wants you to hear it, and it's impressive. Because especially when 6 years without an album is a long time. Like, not everyone could just take 6 years off and then come out with something really good unless they're actually really talented, which he is. What it is it? I mean, it's tough to say don't wait 6 years before an album when in that time he was going through some heavy stuff. Can't fault him. His health and safety is way more important than music. Um, but overall, there's definitely a lull in the middle of the album, but a super, super strong start. Like the first 8 songs are so strong, and then the some of the ones at the end, especially the last song, "Gotta Rap," it's just perfect. Exactly what you want to hear from TDE artist.
This, I'm probably the biggest Absol fan out of us three, for sure.
Sure.
So I was really anticipating this album all year, ever since the Danger Ukapawa freestyle or whatever it was called came
Danger.
out
Yeah.
during COVID. Uh, I was really waiting for this. When he dropped Hollandaise earlier in the year, I was like, all right, here we go. This is awesome. And it ended up taking a while to get the album, but when we did, man, I've listened to this album like 50 times already. It's so good. Uh, like you said, Mike, the first 8 songs on the album that stretch is unbelievable. Uh, it was cool because two of the singles, Hollandaise and Moonshooter, he actually added stuff to for the release of the album. Like on Hollandaise, the whole beat switch and the last verse of the song were brand new. They weren't on the single. So that was like an awesome surprise when listening. And then on Moonshooter, Joey Badass was not on the single. So having him have a stellar verse on the album was really cool to hear, especially on a song that I had already been listening to for months at that point. Uh, like you said, the production is just amazing. Top Dog always has the best production, no matter what. That's just what's going on with their albums. It's so good.
Yeah.
Um, I like that the album's more personal because his last one, "Do What Thou Wilt," was pretty cryptic. Like, there's a million different ways to interpret what he was saying on that one, whereas this one, it's kind of just him talking about himself, what he's been up to these past 6 years, what he's been feeling, and he went through some stuff, so seems like he's getting it all off his chest. and yeah, he's doing better now. And yeah, last thing I want to say is that pretty much every feature on the album was super good. It was cool.
Yeah, Punch. I don't know who
Punch,
Punch is, but that was phenomenal.
Big,
yeah.
big, Big Sean's verse on "Go Off"
Oh my
uh,
god,
might be a top 3 to 5 feature of 2022.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
let's talk about Go Off for a little bit.
Yeah, "Go Off"
'Cause
is
you guys,
by far
Dang,
my
he,
favorite song on the album is "Go Off." Maybe not by far, but I really like "Go Off" right now. The chorus or the hook, whatever you want to call it, is fun. It's like, I don't know. They all the verses tie in together, but Absol and Russ's lyrical content are kind of on the same page, whereas Big Sean is a little bit more in depth and about, I don't even know how to put it right now. But he's rapping so good. The very end of the song, Big Sean's cadence and flow is exactly what I'm looking for in all of rap. So I love that. Um, did either of you guys have it as your favorite off the album, or you said top 3 or what?
I would probably put it at 4,
that's it, yeah,
but
like
it's
3 or 4
a
for
close
me.
4. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Russ guy. It's undeniable that he does have really good rapping ability. Like he has some really strong verses. Didn't really do it for me on this one. Like Matt was saying, him and Absol have more of a, like they're talking about girls more in their song, and then Big Sean doesn't, which I thought was a little weird. Because Big Sean loves talking about his women. Um, but I could do without the middle, the
Doesn't
Russ
he
verse, but
talk
that's fine. I
about
could get
how he's
over it. He didn't do. I wouldn't say it's bad. What, Nick?
Doesn't he talk about how he's been with the same girl for 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
Big Sean.
Yeah. So I guess you could only. You're not going
He
around.
doesn't have
You
much
can only
left
say so
to
much
say.
about your woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So I get.
I'm pretty over rappers talking about their genitals. I don't know. So part of the song that I don't know. If you take all that, if you leave all that off to the side and you just look at their rapping that goes along with the beat and everything, it's just so fun. And like, it's just a song that if you're walking your dog or just on a walk, you just blast that shit. I don't know. It's awesome. I'm a huge fan right now. And this kid might
Yeah.
it might not be my favorite in the album down the road, but my initial first handful of listens, it's the one that stands out to me the most, and mostly due to Big Sean's verse. Pretty big.
Yeah. They all three of them do flow on the beat.
Yeah,
Excellent though. They do a good job at that.
yeah.
And then another song that we all had on our top 3 was Hollandaise, which, God, is that good. Uh, the beat switch, and then he comes out just spitting his ass off. That is perfect rap. That's exactly what you want to hear out of someone of this
Doesn't
level.
stop, and everything he's talking as fast as he can, and everything he's saying makes sense, and he's talking about his life, and it's like, how can you even put this together over this instrumental like this? It's incredible.
And then I guess song I also had on my top 3 because I didn't have Go Off. Church on the Move. It's towards the end of the album. I thought that was especially because a few of the songs before kind of there's a little lull, like I said, in the album, and then to come back, Church on the Move. It was like a little resurgence to me. The beat is so good. That's an all-time beat.
The beat's weird.
You know.
It's
Yeah, but that's
it's not like
that's what we
anything
want
else
out
on
of these
the album.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's undeniably top dog in Absol.
yeah. When that song comes on, even if you've been spacing out a little, you instantly are like listening again, just because of that beat. And then he's also rapping like he raps. So
Yeah, and then the last song of the album, Gotta Rap, self-explanatory. When a song's called Gotta Rap, you know you're gonna get Gotta, Gotta, not Gotta.
yeah,
You know you're just gonna
by
hear
DJ
bars
Premier,
spit like crazy.
that
Yeah,
beat is insane.
that's a proper way to end an album too.
Non-stop bars, so good.
And then Yeah, really good. Those are the top three. Uh, Go Off, Hollandaise, Gotta Rap. I mean, you guys didn't have Go Off in your top three, I don't think, but I already talked about it a little bit. But I also really like FOMF, the Fuck Out My Face song,
Hmm.
mainly because the beat's awesome.
Yeah, that's someone you're waiting for the Bulls. Take the court at the United Center, you're gonna hear that blast and trying to get the crowd all pumped up.
Yeah.
Or like on a 2K soundtrack, it's high level stadium sound.
That's a good prediction for 2023, Mike. Is that going to be in the 2K24 soundtrack?
Dude, I'd put money. It just fits so perfectly in that style.
Yeah.
Just open up the game and it's that sound. Oh yeah, those horns. Oh my god.
Want to do the ratings?
Oh,
Are we
true. We
going
got
to
to
do
do
a
a rating.
collective rating or our personal ones? We should do personal.
No, we'll do personal.
Personal.
Yeah. I'll give this album a 3 out of 4. Thought it was real high level. It was really good. There was definitely some. I don't know if I want to call them filler songs because it's just not what I like, but there's just some on there that I don't care for that I think kind of held it back from being like an all-time album. But no one's gonna be upset they heard this track. It's so good.
Nick?
I'll give it easy 4 out of 4. No question about it.
That's funny because I'll give it a 3 out of 4 too. And it's almost a 2 out of 4 for me, the first two listens, but it grew on me. I'm sure it'll grow on me as time goes. Sometimes albums take a while to catch on for me.
That's surprising because I was closer to 4 than 2.
It's
Yeah, I don't
growing
know.
up,
It'll. Hey, I gave it a 3. I didn't say it's a 2. I said
No, I know.
it was more likely to be a 2 than a 4 for me. Not that I give a single, about anyone else's ratings but ours, like publications and stuff. But thought it was kind of interesting. I just pulled it up here. Pitchfork has it ranked 6 out of 10. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it.
almost never has a good rating.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I almost never agree with Pitchfork, but
No, they want you to hate click on their stuff.
yeah.
It's sad. We don't.
Yeah.
We only need to love click on our
Sure,
stuff.
down the road, I'll like this album more. It just kind of takes me a minute to like load into Absol's music. Like, it takes his music a minute to like load into my head. So the more I listen, I'll like it. But yeah, 3 out of 4 for me and Mike, and then 4 out of 4 for Nick. Yeah, that's
Cool.
our Herbert review. Herbert by Absol came out at the end of 2022. So let us know what you guys think. Comment, argue with us, or
Like, comment, subscribe.
yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have more videos coming soon. Our next review is gonna be a throwback. We're doing Stankonia by Outkast, some all-time shit, and I'm really excited for it.
Me too.
be there.
All right.
All right. Peace out, people.